Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Mike Wolfe before the inaugural Run Rabbit Run 100. How you doing there, Mike?
Doing well, thanks, Brian.
Have you ever run one of these Run Rabbit Run races before? This is the first 100, but there have been 5 50-mile races before.
Nope,
this.
I've never been to Steamboat. So
Not at all?
It's all new. Yeah, it's all fresh.
What do you think of it so far?
It's pretty. It's nice to be here in September. All the colors are changing. I'm looking forward to running in fall. Looks to be great fall weather. Should be perfect.
Perfect. Mid-60s in the day.
Yeah.
Not freezing. Well, right about freezing at night, probably.
It's great. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Well, I think I alluded to it in my preview a little bit. You had a phenomenal 2011, and this year, I mean, you've run against some of the most competitive fields in the world, granted, and you've finished and made it, but it hasn't been up to your 2011. Have you? Granted, we'll get into the Bridger Ridge run in a minute, but for your ultras, has anything consistently been happening? Have you had problems with training or what?
No, it's one of those things I can't really put my finger on it. I've just had a bad year. I honestly, I had high hopes for this year, obviously coming off a great season, and wanted to do all these great competitive races, run against the top fields, and I don't really know. I've raced my heart out and just had a couple bad races where I've just had stuff go wrong where my body's just felt terrible, and it's been a suffer fest to get it done at Transvolcania and Western States mainly. Chuckanut, I was sick, so I just felt terrible during that race. Just little things where you can't really figure out exactly what it is, but my stomach went south in Western. Transvolcania, I just felt terrible. I feel like if I could put my finger on one thing, it might be actually overtraining in the spring of this year, and all transitioning, trying to finish up my job and move, and just a lot of stuff going on where maybe I was taxing myself a little bit too much. But I don't know. Yeah, I just am trying to move on and let it go and have some good races.
Well, on the race side, you have moved on a little bit. You had a great Bridger Ridge run. Most people around the country and world probably haven't heard of it, but it's a very gnarly race outside of Bozeman, Montana. It's been run for quite some time, and you set the course record there. Yep. So what does that do for your confidence heading into the race? Yeah,
that's definitely good. I mean, like you said, it's no one in the ultra world knows about it because it's only 20 miles, but it's definitely very similar to the Skyrunner race in Europe, about 35K. Very technical, steep, lots of climbing, descending. It's a race that's in my hometown. It was the first race I ever did when I was 18 that literally got me into this sport. So, and I haven't run it in 6 or 7 years, and I've wanted to go back and run a fast time, and it's just cool. It's like a hometown race. So it fit into my schedule this year, and I wanted to go for the course record, and really wanted to go under 3 hours, missed it by 24 seconds, but I was definitely excited to run that course that fast. Yeah, it was a confidence boost. I realized that my legs I got some pep in them, at least in August. So yeah, it's a good thing for sure.
I think you've come back to a balance with training and life and everything.
I feel like it. I hope so. We'll see tomorrow. Yeah.
You're the only guy stepping up to the line tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon who's been on a race and won $10,000 in a ultra trail.
Yeah.
I guess so. Do you think being out there, actually during the race, does that change the dynamic? And what is it like? You were racing Dakota to the finish line of the North Face 50 last year. Yeah. What does that do for one mentally?
Honestly, for me, I can say that I wasn't thinking about that at the North Face 50 last year, and I would speculate to say that all of us that are towing the line tomorrow, I feel like I know all those guys pretty well, and I'm sure it'll be in the back of everyone's mind. And I feel like that's what's drawn everyone here. Is I hope there'd be a competitive field because the money's here. Yeah. But I think everyone's probably. I'm not out there worried like I need to win because I need $10,000. It's not why we're all here, but. I think it'll probably definitely push the pace. I'm sure all of us could use the money. Yeah. But it's not why we're out there, I don't think.
No. Yeah. No. So, do you got any sweet gear you're going to be Anything you're excited to try out this race that you have maybe not used in the past, or?
Really, the only piece of gear that is going to be new for me is I'll be racing in the new the 2013 North Face Hypertrax, which I haven't raced in before. I've been training in them a ton this summer, and and they're set to be out on the market this coming spring. And I've run lots of long training runs in them, and I really like them, and I'm excited to see how they hold up for 100 miles.
Yeah. They're pretty lightweight shoe. How do they differ? What are the primary differences between that and the Hyper Glide and the Hyasa?
They're, as you said, they're a little bit lighter. They're probably about the same, like running right about 9 to 9.5 ounces as the Hyasa, which actually for me is like a heavyweight race shoe. Like usually I'm more in like the 7-ounce range, but the differences are, and what I like about them is it's the outsole is just it's super cushy, one piece, molded like EVA outsole. There's no frills to it. There's not a lot of tread. It has, I think it's about maybe 8 or 9 mil of heel toe drop. You might know better than
I don't remember. Don't recall.
But
I haven't written that review.
Yeah. It's a little bit more than I'm used to, but it's just, I like it. It's a clean, simple shoe. Yep.
Cool.
Which is good for me.
We'll have some clean, simple fun out there this weekend,
thanks, Brian.
Mike.
Yeah.
All right, and now for the important question. Right now, your favorite flavor of Big Dipper ice cream?
Yes, that is the most important question. Right now, oh man.
And I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, you are.
What did you have on Footy's birthday?
Oh, on Footy's birthday, to celebrate UTMB, we had some yellow cake, we had huckleberry with salted caramel, this salted caramel like fudge sauce on top. Oh my God. So I'd have to say right now the mix of the yellow cake and the huckleberry, can't go wrong.
Nice.
Yeah.